Hello there! Welcome and thank you to Spoopy and Super Asparagus for the follows. Yeah, we're gonna do some drafting today. For those here who don't know, this is kind of like a little, I guess, series that I'm trying to do. Hi Bandu. To like slowly, I'm starting a General Kenobi. I'm starting a MTG Arena account from scratch. I'm not paying any money to Wizards of the Coast, and I don't want to pay any money to Wizards of the Coast. I will be basically seeing how long it takes me to be able to play competitively with a brand new account. I'm also using the opportunity to like teach people how to play Magic who don't know. My first few streams were a lot more focused on teaching stuff like that. I think by now, hopefully most people have picked up at least the basics, and I've been playing Magic since Return to Ravnica, and I've been playing Arena since War of the Spark. But as for this particular series, why is it that everyone loves red and blue? I hate counterspells. Counterspells are the worst, unless you're the one playing them. As for this particular series, I don't know. I've been doing this for a few weeks now. Like, starting in... It was like the week of my debut, which was April 15th. Yeah, hand hate is better. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fun decks out there. Infinite Mana on turn 2? What format is this? Is it standard, or is it Legacy? Yeah. I don't play Legacy or Vintage. The furthest back I play is like Commander, and even then it's not competitive Commander. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not a big fan of Standard. Yeah, I play Commander, but usually it's more a casual Commander. I don't usually play CEDH, and Modern was the one that I was very familiar with, but I haven't actually touched Modern in years. Okay, so yeah, we've got some quests here. Let's swap out the blue quest. Oh sweet, we got a 750. Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff you can do in Legacy. And I don't think my brain is big enough to be able to, nor is my wallet. So, okay. I have one booster pack from that I picked up from playing since last stream. So let's open it and see what we get. The server seems to suffer a little bit today. Oh, a gold wild card. Nice. Playing people for cards. Really? How long have you been doing that? Because if you can build a competitive Legacy deck just from doing that, that's impressive. 3 years, wow. What did you start with? Like, in the very beginning, what were you... like, the thing that's going through my head is a Yu-Gi-Oh style, you walk up to a random person on the street and challenge them to a duel, and then you win the duel and you get their stuff. Like, is that the sort of thing I'm thinking of? Wow. Good for you. Good for you, Spoopy. With friends. Yeah. I suspect that'd be kind of how it is. Let's just start off with a warm-up match, and then I'll hop into draft. I now have enough gold saved up for a Premier Strixhaven draft, which we will be doing. What else? Oh yeah, the Arena Open is coming up. If you feel like, if you think you can, and you want to try to win real money, you could hop into this. But I am not confident enough to do that. Slivers. Oh yeah, when I first started playing in high school, one of my friends built a Slivers deck, and I was super salty. I hated Slivers. And now I'm like, Slivers are fine. Slivers are pretty cool. Oh yeah, you are playing Legacy too, I guess. So Slivers are a lot worse. I was just playing against modern Slivers. There's Historic Brawl. Ooh, everyone loves Historic Brawl. But I don't have a Historic Brawl deck with this account, so none of that. Yeah, let's just hop into regular play. This is a deck that we just kind of threw together in my last stream with the cards that I have in my collection so far. It's not a good deck. I've played a few games with it. I don't think it's all that good. But we'll just play a warm-up round and see how it goes. This is fine. I've got 3 lands. I'm probably going to play this as a land. I have all my colors. I can't play Secret right now. Yeah. Yeah, let's just play this as a land. So is your deck a, like, is that one that is an actual existing archetype, or is this something you've completely made up on your own? I'm curious. Made it all on your own. Nice. Come on, opponent. It's your go. Hit me in the face. There you go. Ooh, nice. I think I'll lead with this. I'm not entirely sure what sort of removal my opponent's playing right now. Ooh, interesting. Reliquary Tower. Really? Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I'll play this on odd because both these creatures are odd. And no attacks. So my opponent is just playing some kind of Lorehold jank. Yeah, they got removal. I mean, it's not. Yeah, it's kind of jank, but it's kind of nice. They're probably gonna get back. Yep. I'm probably gonna lose this, to be honest. I don't see them getting any creatures with power 4 or greater, so I'm just gonna play out the giant killer. I will leave back Secret though. No attacks. What is this? Hofri? So it's a Spirits deck. Why are you attacking with that? Actually, you know what? Secret is kind of gonna make that get bigger anyway. I'll exile you. Do I just take 7 to the face? No, I think I have to kill this. They're gonna get the other one back, but yeah. I'm gonna do that. I forgot Hofri's second ability. Yeah, this game is over. This game is over. Exile you. I could play Rally the Ranks, but I want to use this mana to tap down one of my opponent's creatures, and I'm gonna suffer so much. I'll tap you down. I mean, I guess I'll block this. They probably have something up their sleeve. I guess they can activate that. Oh, they also have Lorehold Command. That's something else. Well, good job, opponent. This is a very cool deck that they're playing. I mean, I just have to leave back Giant Killer to tap down one of their creatures and hope they can't kill me. What is this? Oh, interesting. Yeah, so last MTG stream, I got my ass kicked by a green-black deck that seemed very interesting, and this stream I get my ass kicked by a Lorehold deck that seems interesting. Sure, I'll just play this out on humans and say GG. Yeah, I can't remember what the green-black combination is called in Strixhaven, but it's this Witherbloom. This is basically, I ran into a deck that kind of looked like this, and it seemed interesting, so I wanted to give it a try. So this is the deck that I just kind of pulled together on my last stream after running into that deck to remind me to kind of look into this. And then I found this deck, which was made by CGB, Covert Go Blue, or I don't know if he made it, or was it someone else that made it and he played it on stream. Either way, CGB, I saw him playing this deck, and this is pretty much the exact deck that I was thinking of. So I want to go ahead and craft this at some point. Maybe change it up a little bit. Yeah, Plumb the Forbidden. I love how Plumb the Forbidden works with what are they? The pests? Yeah, I love how it works with pests. Yeah, it'd be cool if you could, like, I know with pre-built decks they sometimes come with a code that you can enter into Get Arena, but yeah, for basically any card, I wish that were true. Let's see. We're not going to go ahead and craft this right now, because again, I do want to make maybe a couple changes. Yeah, we're going to do what I said we're going to do. We are going to do a draft. Last time I did a quick draft where basically I could take all the time in the world to walk through what my decision process was for each pick. This time I'm not going to do that, simply because the rewards are better in a premier draft if you get more wins. And also, I just find premier draft more fun. This is me drafting with other people, IRL. Quick draft is just against AI. So yeah, I'm not going to talk through my decisions all that much. I'm just going to make my decisions and then I'll talk about them after. Also, yeah, it costs twice as much. Yes. So at 4 wins is when you kind of break even in terms of cost. Like you get all your money back at 4 wins. Yeah, so let's just hop into this. I'm just gonna use gold, because that's what I have saved up. Game is looking for a few more people, and there we go. I like it. I am a big fan of it. Ooh, okay, lore hold command. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a lore hold command. I don't have one of those in my collection yet. Yeah, I'm a big fan. So far I've drafted mostly lore hold and actually no, I think I've drafted pretty much all of them except the green blue. Like, I've drafted all the schools so far, and they're all pretty neat. I like how Lorehold does a lot of stuff with Graveyard. I like how oh, hello. I mean, I'll take it. Thank you. I like how the blue-red school, whatever that one's called, I like how that seems to be more of a mid-range. A mid-range style of play. And blue-green is just blue-green. It's always the same with blue-green. Okay, now I actually have to think about what I'm gonna take. That seems fine, but honestly not all that good. Combat Professor is actually pretty decent. I played against that a few times. Although Heated Debate, yeah, I'll take Heated Debate for removal. Stone Rain, hell yeah, I'll take a Stone Rain. I may not actually play it in the draft, but I want it in my collection. Same with the Biblioplex. I just like to grab up all the rares in draft, honestly. That's not the right play. That's not the right way to draft, but I like to do that in Arena just because rares are the economy of the game. So build up that rare collection when and how you can. Okay, Expel. Ooh, we got some nice picks here. So Lorehold Campus would help with mana fixing. Grinning Ignis could be useful. Expel's just good removal. I'll take Expel. Yeah, there's an acronym people sometimes use for drafting called BREAD, which is B for bombs, that is cards that are just really good. Hang on, what's this? That seems nice. Yeah, I'll take that. R for removal, that is cards that kill other cards. Yeah, I'll take a Star Pupil. E for evasion, so that is basically making your cards harder to be blocked by your opponent's cards. And I think trample counts for evasion. Basically the ability to get damage through your opponent. Interesting. I'll take the Pillar Drop. Okay. I think I'll take Archway Commons, just because I need some mana fixing. Spirit Summoning... Yeah, let's go with the Spirit Summoning. I mean, a 3/3 for 3 is pretty good. Yeah, I've tried First Day of School, but I honestly never seem to have the mana to be able to play First Day of School and then another creature. Or, like, First Day of School will just be sitting... Oh, hell yeah, I'll take Blade Historian. That's such a good card. Yeah, I don't know, I just never see... It's never worked out for me to take First Day of School. Like, all it does for me is 2 mana to get a lesson into my hand. So yeah, what was I saying? Bread, bombs, removal, evasion. I don't remember what A stands for. And D stands for duds, which are basically cards you're gonna be stuck with. Ooh. Yeah, 3 mana, deal 3 damage, and learn. Yeah, I'll take it. Maybe A was artifacts? Divine Gambit is kind of hit or miss with whether it's good or not. Reconstruct History. It's nice to have like 1 copy of that card at least. Although I could go for another Heated Debate. No, I'll take the 1 Reconstruct History just to have. So far, I think I only have the 1 lesson. So hopefully I can pick up a couple more lessons in this draft. Yokai is thinking about their picks. Make Your Mark is decent. Actually, Elemental Summoning. I'd be able to cast that because I am playing red, and it's a lesson. So yeah, I'll take that. Also, oh, thank you for the follow. Not the follow, the host. Revitalize. Honestly, I don't think Revitalize is all that good in draft. Do I have a Combat Professor? No, I didn't. I didn't take a Combat Professor. Sure, I'll take one. Although that card that's white, 2 mana to tap 2 of your opponent's creatures. Oh, Brainstorm. Okay, this is tough. Do I take Brainstorm because it's a rare and can be helpful for when I'm eventually playing Historic? Or do I take this guy or Expel? I'll pass up Brainstorm. I honestly don't see myself playing a deck that uses Brainstorm that much long term, because blue is not my favorite color. Pledge Mage. Yeah, I'll take the Pledge Mage. Or yeah, I'll take a Pledge Mage. Okay, I've got a Lorehold Campus. Is that my best pick? Yes, I think it is. Thrilling Discoveries. Nice to have one copy of. Same with Teach by Example, though. I'll take the Thrilling Discovery, though. I think I'll have another Star Pupil, sure. Okay, it's between Study Break or Twin Scroll Shaman. I'll take the Study Break. Okay. Make your mark. No, actually Campus Guide. I like Campus Guide. Show of Confidence. That card's actually pretty good. I'll take that one. I so far have 2 Star Pupils. I'll take the Letter of Acceptance, but I may not actually play it. And where is that last pack? Silver Quill Campus. Okay. Gift of Estates or Witherbloom Command. Honestly, I'll take the Witherbloom Command. I'm not gonna play it in this draft, but I want it in my collection. Going to the liquor store. Ooh, have fun. Thanks for stopping by. It's either Stonebinder's Familiar or Shock. I think I'll take the Shock. Ooh, a Snarl. That's good to have in my collection, so I'll take it. How am I doing? I have 2 copies of Lorehold. Lorehold Campus. Yeah, I'll take Heated Debate. I was considering that Inkling Summoning. Let's see, Academic Dispute. Ooh, Pledge Mage, yeah. Lorehold Pledge Mage is pretty good. I have a lot of 3-drops so far. But we'll do a little bit of trimming when it gets to the deck building part. Let's see. I could go for another expel. Yeah, let's take another expel. Stonebound Mentor. Or another Thunderous Order. Yeah, I'll take 2 of them. If nothing else, it's a 2-mana 2/2 with Vigilance that has upside, so I'll take it. Okay, now... I'll take an Inkling Summoning. Gift of Estates came right back to me. Sure, I'll take it. I've actually played Gift of Estates a few times in draft here, and it's honestly not all that bad. It helps you hit land drops. It's better if you're going second, but yeah, it helps you hit like up to 3 more land drops. I'll take you just because you're a lesson. Also, oh, Emery's hosting me. Thank you for the host. I'll take another Lorehold Campus. No, I'll take a Combat Professor again. I don't know how many learn cards I have, so I'll take Academic Dispute. Let's go with Defend the Campus. And Charge Through is literally useless to me. Okay. So, first take out all the cards that aren't in my colors. That's all of them. And then, let's take out all the lessons. Because I feel those... Here's a lesson. Stone Rain, probably not all that good in draft, to be honest. Inkling Summoning. Spirit Summoning. Do I have any other lessons? Here's a lesson. Okay, so that's all my lessons out of my deck. Now I just need to trim a few more cards. What do I think is not going to be all that useful to me? I think these are fine. How many spirits do I have? 5 spirits? That's not all that bad. I'll leave Blood Age General in. Maybe. I might trim it. 1 copy of Thrilling Discovery is fine to have. Campus Guide is good for making sure you hit your land drops. Okay, so I just grabbed this card because it's a mythic and in my colors, but I want to see what it actually does. So, Mila, when an opponent attacks 1 or more planeswalkers you control, put a loyalty counter on each planeswalker you control. So that's not going to happen at all. Because I only have the 1 planeswalker, and it's a backside of Mila. And whenever a permanent you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you may draw a card. That's pretty good. And Luca, I can plus to discard a card. If I do, draw a card. If a creature is discarded this way, draw 2 instead. -2 says return target creature from graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, so it's reanimator effect until end of turn. And the ultimate, probably not going to happen in draft, but you get an emblem with whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. So that's pretty good. I'll probably just play whichever side I can cast at any given time. Oh, thank you, Richter. Thank you, Richter Fowl, for the bits. Let's see, what else? Reconstruct history, fuming effigy. Yeah, well, thank you for stopping by. Maybe I don't need Defend the Campus. I'm usually not terribly impressed with... maybe I'll put it back in if I can think of something different to cut, because honestly, the versatility of that card is pretty good. I don't think I need Letter of Acceptance. I have cards to make sure I hit my land drops. Yeah, I want to keep both of these. All those are pretty good. Honestly, I'll cut Thrilling Discovery. And Blood Age General. Okay, those are my cuts. Now, a normal person when drafting would say, I want to get this number down to 40. I never know what to cut below 45. I can never decide the last few cuts. So I'm going to leave this as is at 45. Usually it doesn't really affect me all that much. Okay, also I do not need this Snarl. And I mean, a copy of Silver Quill Campus isn't bad to have, just because it I can use it to scry. I don't need the black mana though. And probably most people wouldn't play the Biblioplex in more than one color, just because you want to make sure you have all your colors. But this is my only land that doesn't tap for one of my 2 colors, so I'll leave it in. And yeah, I've got a decent amount of plains and mountains. No other basics I care for. Yeah, this seems like a pretty decent deck. Let's just see how it goes. Also hope the server is not having a bad day today. Yeah, MTG is pretty fun. I play it every week. Alright, I have an opponent. Let's see. And this is probably not a great hand, because I can only play one. I can only play the Star Pupil. But there are worse hands than this, so I'll keep it. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played IRL. I do have a friend group that I play EDH over Discord with on MTG Online, which is different from Arena. It's because they're all college friends, and I haven't actually, we're like all over the country, so that's pretty much the only way we can play together. We could use like a camera, I guess, to... Yeah, I'll play the Blade Historian. We could probably use a camera to do paper magic, but not all of us has a play space for it. Like, I definitely don't. Let's see. I'm gonna leave up Lore Hold Command. Yeah, definitely. Sure, I'll play Quintorius. So what all does Lore Hold Command do exactly? So it's Lightning Helix. You can sack a permanent to draw 2 cards. Give your creatures +1/+0 indestructible and haste. Well, that's a shame. It killed my Blade Historian. And okay. Let's play a mountain. Okay, let's play Combat Professor now. And this also makes a red-white spirit token, so I can probably kill my opponent next turn. Hydration time. Okay, they have their own Combat Professor. Yeah, so I play Campus Guide. I don't need any more lands. And then I play Lore Hold Command to kill their creature and give my stuff +1/+0 and haste. Target myself to gain life. Yeah, very true. And I miss, like, shuffling my hand while I'm playing. Like, or shuffling my deck too. Alright. So, that game went pretty well for us. Eventually, it'll find an opponent for me. There we go. Opponent has been found. I wonder if we'll get up to silver rank in this draft. This is a decent hand. I have 2 lands. I would prefer 3. But I can play 2 creatures that are in my hand, as well as Study Break. So what exactly does this do? When it attacks, it gains flying. If I control another with flying, same as First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch, Indestructible, Lifelink, Menace, and Trample. I don't know how often that's actually going to trigger with this deck. Hi Sky, how are you doing? Oh, and Sakato is hitting me with the raid. Thank you, Sakato. Alright, let's just attack. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Oh. Magic's coming along pretty well. Thank you, Meme Junkie, for the follow. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill that. And get a lesson out of it, too. What's a lesson I currently want? I'll take the Inkling Summoning. Yeah, we just did a draft, and we are going to see how well this deck goes. Awesome, yeah, I'm excited for the duck game too. Huh. Interesting. So, if I'm reading this card right, I can make a creature with flying, and then these have flying when I attack with them? Yes, it is. Okay. So we've already got our opponent down to 10. We're winning this race. Hi, Minra. My opponent is thinking very hard. Ooh. Okay. It's going pretty good. How are you? No blocks. No reason to block. We're winning this race as is. Assuming they don't play anything else post-combat. Okay, I'm not terribly worried about that. Although that does speed up their clock a little bit. But I can kill them in 2 turns, and they currently have nothing to do about it. Ooh, Lorehold Command, actually. Hang on. Let me count here. So I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I think I've won. Because I give myself my creatures +1/+0 and indestructible, and 3 damage to any target. Will target you. And now my stuff all has flying. So you can't block. Oh, that was pretty good. Lorehold Command, the MVP. You're working on the Discord bot. Yeah, you're... I like how... I really like all the effort you're putting into that bot. Like... It's admirable. Okay. So, yeah, this deck so far hasn't let us down. Yeah. So far this deck hasn't let us down, but I don't want to speak too soon because it might at some point. Hey, memes are good. Everyone likes memes. Also, I noticed my opponent's name, Channel Emrakul. That's a scary combination. Good thing that's not legal anywhere. I hope it's not. I know it's Bane in Legacy. Yeah, for those that don't know, Emrakul is a scary beast that is supposed to be only played like really late in the game and you win when you play it. Channel is a card that basically lets you play Emrakul on turn 2. Or earlier than that if you have any way to accelerate your mana. Basically, it's a bad time for anyone that isn't you. Okay. What did they take? I wasn't paying. Combat Professor. Okay, fine. The Biblioplex. Sure, I'll play Fuming Effigy. And I'm not gonna attack because that's not enough benefit for me to do that. Okay. Well, yeah, let's expel that right now. I'm not gonna play around. Oh, they had... Okay. I see how it is. I'm gonna attack you. I'm gonna attack you just for that. It's annoying that I can't play any of my cards. It's a little annoying they can get that card back from their graveyard. But I'm gonna attack anyway. If they trade, at least it gets the 1/1 counter off of it, and they have to replay it. Ooh. Interesting. I don't know why they even blocked there. Huh. Sure, I'll take the 5. Okay, we've finally drawn our 5th land. Now we can do all sorts of stuff. So we have Lorehold Command. Lorehold Command is pretty nice. What I think I want to do... I know this is an instant. Yeah. No, cancel. I'll save to do that on their turn. I'll wait for them to attack. And then I'll use this. I'm thinking of killing their beast. And creating a blocker. So, yeah, let's kill that and create a blocker. They have something they can do. Oh, Plumb the Forbidden. Okay. I still gain the 3 life though. Okay, I'll play the campus. I can't get this back. I'll just play the Pledge Mage. Let's keep up the attack. Let's get their life total down. Yeah, they'll trade. I'm fine with that. I do want to kill this if at all possible. So they can get their 4/2 back. Ooh, okay. Huh. Yeah, I think I'll play this and get back my Pledge Mage. No reason to attack. Alright, they're gonna exile their unwilling ingredient. Huh. Yeah, I'll take 4. Okay, we might struggle to win here. I can play Silver Quill Pledge Mage. Let's just leave everything back. I'm gonna Study Break on their turn before they attack. Yeah, so tap those. Sure, I'll give it lifelink. Which of these do I want? I'll take the Elemental Summoning. I think a 4/4 is going to be very helpful here. Alright, they chose not to attack, which is the right move. Yeah, I can play both of these, so I'll play Thunderous Order and then the Elemental Summoning. I will give this thing lifelink. Just attack with these two. Okay. Oh, Heated Debate. That's a nice card to draw. Yeah, let's just play this now. And now I can attack with these. They're probably going to trade off. I'm fine with that. It just means they have to put more effort into getting it back later. And I can actually activate the Biblioplex. I don't know if it's actually going to get me anything, but we'll see. Oh, it did. And that's actually a little bit useful because they do have more lands than I do. So I can actually search up. And I haven't won yet. Let's see. Yeah, I can't win this turn, but I can hopefully win next turn. So let's attack. And then reconstruct history. Don't have any artifacts or enchantments. I can get an instant. I'll take Lorehold Command and a sorcery. I'll take Elemental Summoning. No Planeswalkers. My opponent is probably seeing that it's hopeless now. Yep, they scoop. This is a pretty good deck. It's performed admirably. We already have 3 wins, 0 losses. Let's see if we can get 4 more wins. Let's see if we can go 7-0 with this Lorehold deck, shall we? And to be fair, I'm doing as well as I'm doing mostly out of luck. Like, there was some skill in me picking which cards I draft, but for the most part, this is all just based on what cards I pulled. I got a few good rares. Ooh. okay. I'm probably gonna play Star Pupil and then kill that. Okay, posture check. I think my posture is pretty good right now. Okay, I can play Gift of Estates. Yeah, I'll just play that now. Make sure I can hit all my land drops coming through. No reason to attack. Then next turn... Ooh, Sparring Regiment. Okay. That card's a little bit, scary, especially considering they have a flyer. What I'm probably gonna do... Yeah, I'm gonna Thunderous Order and leave back Study Break to play on their turn so they can't get their Sparring Regimen trigger. Okay, they play Introduction to Prophecy. Hi, Katsu. Okay, now I'm gonna tap their creature so they can't attack me. I think I'll take the Elemental Summoning just because... Oh, perfect. This is great. Yeah, I'm just going to exile that creature right now, so I don't have to worry about it. And... go on the offensive now. The turns have indeed tabled. Okay. Do I lead? I feel like there are better cards for me to kill with my Heated Debate, so I'm gonna play Stonebound Mentor. No. I'll kill this one. It's good to make sure they don't have anything they can get their counters on with Sparring Regimen. Let's see, do I have any sorceries? The only sorcery I have is Gift of Estates. And I don't think that's worth getting back, so I'll probably wait to play Reconstruct History after Elemental Summoning. Ooh, another Heated Debate. Yeah, let's just push an all-out attack. I don't care if any of my creatures die here. Now, Elemental Summoning. And then next turn I'll have the mana to play both Heated Debate and Reconstruct History. Assuming I don't draw anything I would rather play. Ooh, nice. That's actually pretty good, yeah. I think that means I win, right? Assuming they don't have any removal. I'll take this, why not? And attack. Yep. Alright, bronze 2. We're headed up to that silver rank. And yeah, we got 1, 2, 3 more wins. Let's see if we can't squeeze out 3 more wins. We still have no losses with this deck. That's impressive. Lorehold is pretty good. Let's take this waiting moment to hydrate. I've never seen a player with a mythic orange name. Okay. Yeah, this is decent. If I draw a single red land, I can play Heated Debate, but otherwise I can play all these cards. Lead with the Silver Quill Campus just because that enters tapped. And speaking of drawing a red card, alright, let's play Thunderous Order. What do they have? Seems like they have... Maybe it's the... Oh, what's that one green instant called? Snakeskin Oil? The one that gives their creature hexproof? That might be what they have. So next turn, assuming they don't have anything I want to immediately kill, which probably won't be the case on turn 2, I'll play Lorehold Pledge Mage. Okay, so they're Witherbloom. Interesting, so they just passed the turn to me. I don't need to tell them I have red mana. I will play the Plains in Lorehold Pledge Mage. As far as they know, this is actually Silver Quill. I just drafted a Pledge Mage, and I'm able to play it. Let's attack. And the Thunderous Order is going to get first strike. What can they do right now? They're definitely spending a lot of time not doing anything, but just inspecting my cards, which is a little bit unnerving. Oh, Flunk. Okay. Flunk is pretty good removal. Just being able to kill anything within reason for only 2 mana. I don't see any reason to just let that live. I want to keep my Thunderous Order. They might not trade, but I'm not taking that chance. Next turn I'll probably play Pillar Drop Rescuer. Yeah. I'll play the Rescuer. Get back Pledge Mage and attack. This thing now has flying. Thunderous Order is a good card. It's on rate, a 2 mana 2/2 with just extra abilities that makes it good. And it's not that hard to get a flying creature into your deck. Okay, this is a little bit scary. Bayou Groff is a very... Ooh. Yeah, let's play Blade Historian. Bayou Groff is a very good... Hi Solaris. I'm doing pretty good and thank you for stopping by. Yeah, it's... You can basically, if you're playing pests or any cheap creatures, play this on turn 2 as a 5/4. No reason not to attack, and my stuff is gonna be double striking now. What are you doing, opponent? Are they gonna kill my Pillar Drop Rescuer? They can't, they've got green. I don't like how much they're thinking right now. It's very unnerving. Okay, assuming nothing bad happens, I should be able to kill them next turn. If they swing all out, I just take it to the face. I'm still at 20. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, they attack. That's reasonable, because they know they can't block. Okay, yeah, let's play Lorehold Pledge Mage. Swing out. And then I'll probably just use Study Break on their turn before they attack. I could even use it after they attack. Because assuming they don't have any way to kill me right now... Okay, yeah, no, I'll use it before attacks. They probably have a way to protect this, which is reasonable. I don't see why they don't just immediately play their protection if they have it. Because they need to save their asses right now. They are not in a good position. You need to protect that. Why are you thinking so long, opponent? Okay. If you have protection, play it. I am tapped out. I have no... Oh, okay. I'll take the Inkling Summoning, I think. Because I can kill them this turn. And even if they have some way... Alright, just go to damage. I don't know what it is they have. But it's giving them the option to just sit there, which is annoying. Yeah, there we go. So my opponent was a bit of a slow player, but it's understandable, especially if you're fairly new to the game and just getting to know all the cards. Okay, let's see if we can get 2 wins. 2 more wins. Yeah, the MTG Arena audio doesn't always work. Yeah, if I draw 1 land, this is a decent keep. And they're going first, so I have 3 draws to draw another land. If I don't draw another land, I could be in trouble. And there's another land, so we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Assuming they play something I want to kill on turn 3, I'll kill it. Well, that's not worth killing. If they don't, I'll play Stonebound Mentor. Sure, let's just attack. Make them block. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, this thing. Okay. That might be worth killing. No, I'll play Stonebound Mentor first. And then next turn I'll either play Blade Historian or the Igneous Inspiration. I'll only play Igneous Inspiration if they have a way for me to discard Blade Historian. But no, with this is a good... Yeah, so I'll play Blade Historian now. I think I just attack with everything. They could kill one of my star pupils with Spectre of the Fens. But I don't mind if that's what happens. Yeah, and they can just block the star pupil. But I'm still getting in for 6 damage if they don't block this Stonebound Mentor. I think I want the counter on the other star pupil. It makes this... I was considering putting it on Stonebound Mentor, but that just makes that that card a lot more appetizing for my opponent to try and kill, and I want to spread out my threat level. They're gaining quite a bit of life though, it's a little bit annoying. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's just play Igneous Inspiration on... honestly, you. You're the one I'm most worried about right now. As for Learn... I think I'll take... the Spirit Summoning. Just because I don't have the mana for Elemental Summoning right now. Okay, they're down to 9. Aha. Okay, so they've got some good blockers now. Okay, Heated Debate's nice. What do I want to kill with Heated Debate? Probably this one. I kill that, and then I'm pretty much free to get attacking with all my creatures. They could block Star Pupil with Spectre of the Fens and kill it, which is something they might do, but I don't mind that card dying. This Blade Historian is really carrying this match. Okay, they might have a way to kill my Blade Historian right now. Like give it -1/-1. Oh, or this. That works too. Okay, so Blade Historian is dead. But it's carried us a long way and we're in a pretty good position now. They can activate Spectre of the Fens, which is a little bit annoying. Let's see, that's a spirit. Yeah. We'll drop you. I'm only attacking with this just because I know they can, I mean, they could kill Star People with Spectre of the Fens if they wanted. They're blocking with Overgrown Arch? Okay, I guess they might have to block eventually. Okay, they're learning. What are they gonna get? Hopefully it's nothing too problematic. Oh, okay. Fractal summoning. So they can make a really big, yeah, 6/6. Huh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna reconstruct history now. No artifacts or enchantments, but I can get back Heated Debate and Igneous Inspiration. And no planeswalkers. Gift of Estates. No, I think we could maybe draw something better. And I'm not going to attack this turn because of that 6/6. But if I draw a land, I can Heated Debate and... Okay, no. Okay. Academic Dispute is interesting. Let's see. Yeah, I'll use Academic Dispute on that Fractal. Then maybe I'll play Fuming Effigy after this. Sure, it can have reach, I don't care. I'll take Elemental Summoning. And then I'm only gonna attack with the Star Pupil. Yeah, I'll kill that thing with Heated Debate. Yeah, because they have to block with the Fractal. Okay, so I deal 4 damage to it, and then it takes 2 more from the Star Pupil, so that Fractal is dealt with. Then I can put 2 of its counters on something else. Probably this Spirit, because again, I want them to be more interested in not killing the Stonebound Mentor, if that's an option for them. Oh, Lorehold Command, that's a great draw for me. Yeah, what I'll probably do then... I'm gonna play aggressively. I'm gonna make another Spirit and give myself my creatures +1/+0 in haste. I could kill one of their blockers, but I think this is the better play because they're gonna have to block. And no matter what they block with, it'll die. And all my stuff lives. Okay, they're down to 6 life. Assuming they don't draw anything good this turn, I will win next turn, and there we have it. That's another win for me with this amazing Lorehold deck that I drafted. We're already up to Bronze 1. We might even get to Silver. Well, we won't get to Silver in this draft. Alright, 1 more win is all we need to go 7-0 in this draft, which I would be very happy with. Alright, we have our opponent now. Will this be our last opponent? Or are we gonna lose? Oh, this is not a great hand. We don't have any white. Then again, we can shock. If they draw a creature, I can... If they play a creature, I can Academic Dispute to at least learn. My instincts tell me not to keep this hand, but I'm gonna keep it. This hand gets pretty good if I draw any white. If I draw any planes or campuses. Nope. I'm getting punished. Well, I can play the Biblioplex at least. I can't activate it this turn. Combat Professor. Okay, I'm gonna Academic Dispute this turn then. Sure, it can have Reach, and then... I will take the Spirit Summoning. At least this way I have a card to play this turn. Spiteful Squad. That's kind of annoying. Okay. I'm gonna kill that Spiteful Squad, but... Okay, no, I'll wait to see... Okay, huh. Well, I finally have white mana, but it came into play tapped. I think I'm gonna Lorehold Command to kill the Combat Professor and make a Spirit next turn. That's what I'll probably do. I don't want to kill their Spiteful Squad with my Shock. Mage Hunter's annoying. Yeah, I will wait until their turn. Let them attack. And now I'll Lorehold Command, make a 3/2 and kill that. Gain me a little bit of life. Ooh, defend the campus. Okay. Yeah, I'll block this though. But I'm in a very bad position. Can I even win at this point? Probably not. I think my opening hand was way too greedy, and my opponent had too excellent of a start for me to come back from this. Yeah, I'll block that. And I don't even know if I have any outs. Okay, well now I definitely don't have outs. Yep, no outs. Alright. I'll tell them good game, and then scoop. Alright, well we got our first loss with this deck. We're allowed 2 more losses. That was just a bad opening hand that I should not have kept under any circumstances. Okay, this is fine. Learn from Haru. Do not keep sketchy hands like that. I did not have any white. And white is... honestly, I think in pretty much every card that I want to play. Besides a few red cards like Heated Debate. Okay, this is a great curve though. So we could start people into Campus Guide so we can hit our third land drop. I still think we Campus Guide. Yes, I would like to take action. Let's take a white land. I think white is more important in this deck. The next turn, I think I'll drop Archway Commons, just so I can get that out of the way and have it available for future turns. Okay, so this turn I'll play Thunderous Order, assuming I don't draw anything good. Okay, that's just a Plains. Thunderous Order. And then next turn, if they... Ooh, what is that? It's a 2/5. Tap to add 1 mana of any color. Tap, add X mana of any color where X is the amount. Ooh. That card's pretty good. Okay, well I have Lorehold Command. I'm going to attack. See if they block. They might. Okay, they called my bluff on that one. But yeah, no, your card's dead. Sorry about that. Okay. Now, please don't play anything with more than 4 toughness. That would make my day if you didn't do that. It does have ward, which is a little annoying, but I can still kill it. So yeah, let's kill you. I'll pay the 2. And attack. Cultivate, okay. Oh, Blade Historian. Okay, if they don't counter this, I win. Or if they don't kill or bounce any of my stuff. Uh-huh, yep. Okay, they play Guro Spiral. Yeah, okay. So, that's another win for me. That was a great draft. I built a pretty good deck. A lot of the rares really carried me in that. Yeah, we went 7-1, only lost a single game, and that was my fault. Oh, Richter Fowl, thank you for the bits. Yeah, I'll claim my prize. I got 2,200 gems for that, as well as 6 booster packs. Let's open our boosters, and then after this, we're gonna go into Constructed to build that deck that I was talking about earlier. Mind's Desire. Ooh, I like that. I like that card. Okay. And Growth Spiral, nice. Doomblade is a excellent removal card. Harness Infinity. Ooh, that card's pretty nice. Auric Lore Mage. Okay, that one's fine. We got another rare wild card. Poet's Quill. That one's pretty good and limited. Academic Probation is fine. Alright, give me something good in this pack. Inquisition of Kozilek. And... ooh, Blot Out the Sky. Nice. I don't know how good that card is, but I like it. Okay. So, let's head over into decks. Oh, also, I guess I got the special thing. I played enough spells to actually unlock the 5 free enemy color decks, because, yeah, I unlocked all the allied color decks just by playing a few times a day. And then after you unlock all these, you have to play a certain number of spells in total, and then it gives you all these enemy color decks. Alright, well, thank you for stopping by, Richter Fowl. I hope you have a wonderful day. Let's see what's in these decks. So in Spell Power, let's switch to this. So we got Shark Typhoon added to our collection. That is a really good card. Shark Typhoon is one of the better cards. Stormwing Entity is not that bad. Ooh, we got a Brazen Borrower as the Mythic. Stolen by the Fae is fine. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Massive Menagerie. What's in here? We'll probably play all these decks at least one game at some point. Okay, so Elder Gargaroth is our free mythic. Is there anything? Thorn Mammoth is fine. I think that card's better in, like, Brawl or Commander if you're playing not on Arena. Beanstalk Giant's pretty good. Pursued Whale is a card that I've never seen C play. Kogla, though. Kogla's pretty good, as is Sublime Epiphany. And Serpent of Yawning Depths. Yeah, that's another one I've never seen people play. Life Skills. What's in Life Skills? Erebos' Intervention and Shadow Spear are both good rares. Speaker of the Heavens is pretty decent, although you'd want more than one copy in your collection if you're going to play with that card. Veto is very good if you're playing a life gain deck. Clackbridge Troll and Baneslayer Angel as the mythic. Okay. Baneslayer Angel surprisingly doesn't see all that much play. Okay, what's in here? Okay, well, we got Embercleave as our free mythic. Grasping Giant is a card that never sees play. Haktos is fun, though. Basri's Lieutenant is actually pretty good. Acclaimed Contender. worthy knight. Okay, so we've got a decent knights deck here. And back for more. What do we have in this deck? So yeah, back for more, the namesake card. Another card that sees no constructed play. Pelucranos Unchained, though, that card, it's a 4 mana 6/6 that can keep coming back, so that's decent. That's fine. Ooh, Nightmare Shepherd is good. Murderous Rider, that card is very good. It's a card that for 3 mana can kill anything that's problematic, and then you can play it again as a lifelink creature that at the very least can block. And Demonic Embrace can help you close out games. Okay, that's a nice deck too. But no, what we're gonna do... Yeah, so as a reminder, last stream where I played Arena, I got my ass handed to me by some Witherbloom deck. I didn't really know the whole deck list of that Witherbloom deck, but it looked pretty fun. I kept getting pinged for life loss and losing a bunch of life, and my opponent gained a bunch of life. They played a whole bunch of like pests, and yeah, so this is kind of something I had in mind as a potential deck, just based on what I saw. And then I looked it up, and this, I'm pretty confident, is the entire deck that my opponent played, except this deck is made by, or at least was played on stream by, CGB, Covert Go Blue, who's a well-known Magic player, Magic streamer in people that follow especially Arena players. So this is the deck list he had, minus one other card that I don't think is really worth it. It was a... Let me see if I can find it. Not collected. Deselect lands. It was Gigantha. Gigantha is fine, but I don't like the downside of how it restricts which cards you're allowed to have in your deck, and I often see myself not actually getting around to playing a Gigantha. So I'd rather not have that downside, and instead, let's leave not collected on. I want to make a few changes to this deck and then try and run it out. So this card seems fine. We'll maybe cut 2 copies of that. I Twitch. We'll cut a couple copies of that too. Hunt for Specimens is nice, but maybe only 1 copy of that. And then honestly everything else, I like where it's at. Having a lot of 4 copies of stuff. You need the 4 copies of Plum the Forbidden. You need 4 copies of Witherbloom Apprentice. 4 copies of Lovestruck Beast, 4 copies of Sedgemoor Witch, and definitely the 4 copies of Bastion of Remembrance. Here's what I want to add, potentially. Here, let's switch to this view first. What am I going to add? Let's see. So the first thing that came to mind was Professor Onyx, who, I mean, I have a couple mythic wild cards to burn, even just having one copy of Professor Onyx, I know it doubles my mana curve. Like right now, my mana curve tops out at 3 mana. This costs 6 mana. But that Magecraft ability to drain 2 every time I play or copy a spell is really nice. Plus it has the -3 ability to remove one of my opponent's most problematic creatures. Do I want 1 or 2 copies of Professor Onyx? Let's go with 2 copies. And then now I can maybe go. Okay, hang on. Let's. Yeah, so now I'll add in a few more of those cards that I just cut. Actually, no. Before I do that, there was also the Witherbloom command. Yeah. Now I swear, didn't I already have a copy of that and then it just I don't know, but I only had the 1 copy. I don't know if I have enough rares overall. I like 1 copy. Yeah, let's throw in another copy. And now iTwitch seems fine. So we'll throw in that copy. So now we're up to 60 cards. I don't think I have enough rare wild cards for this. Let's see, what do I need? So I've got 2 mythics. So that's 3 rare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. So that would use up all but 1 rare. I think I'm fine with that. And I'm pretty sure I have enough uncommon wild cards. Well, no, oh yeah, I forgot about the pathways. I don't think we need the pathways. We have a few other, like, we can get by without them. Yeah, and I crafted those, so yeah, we're down to only 7 uncommon, 1 rare, 1 mythic. Okay, let's look at what I have in terms of lands. Just deselect all those. I don't need the basics. Okay, fine. I'll select these just to get through the basics faster, because apparently the game wants me to see all the basics. What are the non-basics that I have access to? Let's deselect the not collected. Okay, this will make it much faster. So yeah, Jungle Hollow. I'll throw in all the rare lands that I do have. So 1 Snarl, 1 Temple. The World Tree's not that. I don't know. Because it enters tapped, and it's not a basic land type, so it doesn't affect my Snarl. Yeah, it could help if I hit 6 or more lands for mana fixing, but I'm only running 2 colors. So now the question is, okay, I swear I have a copy of. Actually, hang on. What's that card called? Really? Fabled Passage, yes. Why did the... Oh, I need to deselect these. There it is. Yeah, I have one copy of Fabled Passage, so I'll throw that in. Okay, so... Now the question is, do I want... Witherbloom Campus for the Scry, or Jungle Hollow for the life gain? I think I'll take the Witherbloom Campus. I have a decent amount of life gain in this deck. I think we'll run with that. I think this is fine. So... Let's go ahead and add in a sleeve. I like to pick the sleeve that goes with the color combination I'm using. And we can take off the CGB. That was just to remind me who originally inspired me with this deck, but now that I've changed it up a little bit, added my own taste to it. We also don't need you anymore. Okay, I think this deck could be fine. We're just gonna do regular play. We're not gonna hit ranked yet. Although if I play a couple games with this and I really like how it goes, we'll try ranked. Because we haven't done any actual ranked games yet. Okay. So this hand has no green mana. No, I need to mulligan this hand. This hand is better. So I'll keep you, drop one Sedgemoor, which I usually like to drop cards that I have more than one copy of in my hand that aren't lands. Okay, so start with the Snarl, reveal a forest, and play Heart's Desire. Oh, they kill it. Well, joke's on you, I have another Heart's Desire. And I'm probably not gonna use Village Rites unless they try to kill this one. Okay. Reflective Golem is interesting. I think I'd rather have the 5/5. No attacks. Next turn, I'll probably play Sedgemoor Witch, leave up mana for Village Rites if needed. Okay, yeah, they did kill that one. That's fine, I still have a 5/5 blocker, which is important. That's nice. Yeah. Crack Village Rites for probably black. I think I need black more in this deck. Then Sedgemoor Witch. Village Rites is at least going to get me value out of any cards, out of any of my creatures they try to kill. So I can draw 2 cards off of that. Okay, they're attacking, which I don't like. I'll probably block this one. I don't mind losing my Lovestruck Beast. It's not the main game plan. Okay. Yeah, I would rather kill their card. I can play another Lovestruck Beast next turn. Although what I'll probably do is play another Sedgemoor Witch. So now I have 2 Sedgemoor Witches. Okay, we're racing each other here. But I think I'm winning the race. because they have 2 2/3s and I have 2 3/2s. Then I play Lovestruck Beast. And yeah, if they try to do anything funky, I can use Village Rites at any time to save one of my creatures. Alright, they are going in defensive mode now. Play Witherbloom Apprentice. I'll probably not attack. I want both these Sedgemoor Witches if I can. And they're most likely gonna double block if I attack. And they scoop. Well, that's no fun. Come on, opponent. Okay. I mean, that game went fine, but we didn't really get to see the deck in action. Silver Quill Silencer. We'll play a couple more games here in unranked, and then I'll hop into ranked. Because if you have a competitive enough deck, there's really not much reason not to hop into ranked, because you'll at least start gaining ranks. This hand's fine. We don't have any green mana, but we don't need it with any of the cards we have, and hopefully we'll draw some. Sure, I'll lead with Valentine. Really? We're here to play Magic, my dudes. Like, this deck is just too good. As you can see, playing this deck will just win you games because your opponent is just terrified. Really? Like, what was that? This hand's fine. I would really like a third land here, but I hope we can draw into it. We've got turn 1. Oh, there's our third land. Alright, so turn 1, play Heart's Desire. Turn 2, Witherbloom Apprentice. Turn 3, either Bastion of Remembrance or Sedgemoor Witch. And then turn 4, Prophet. Okay, turn 2. This is probably a flash deck. I'm gonna attack. I mean, they've got something they can play at instant speed here. Okay. Swamp. I think I'd rather... Let's attack first and see what happens. Okay, I'd rather have the Sedgemoor Witch, so I'm going to lead with Bastion of Remembrance and see if this gets countered. It did not. Yeah, my opponent is just playing Draw Go, which I very much do not like. Let's just play Sedgemoor Witch. keep attacking. Yeah, blue-white do nothing. It's a very powerful archetype. They probably have a board wipe, and they just have not drawn the land to play it. Okay. This is nice. I'll play the other Sedgemoor Witch. I might be overcommitting to the board here, because they could have a board wipe next turn and absolutely, like, set me back to square one. Flicker of Fate. Oh, this is Esper Flicker? Yeah. Arcana of Sun's Grace, okay. I think I still win here. Because... I mean, I'm not going to do all the math, but I can basically just attack with these because they have Menace. They can't block. Okay, so now they can block. This is still fine though. I'm going to Village Rites, sacrificing you, so they don't gain any life. And now I can Village Rites this one. There we go. Alright. So that was more or less what the deck wants to do. I think we're ready for ranked. So, yeah, standard ranked. Witherbloom Pingers. Yeah, by the way, all the free decks that you get just by playing Arena and doing the quests and stuff, once you're done with the tutorial, they're all standard legal. So you can hop into standard ranked with what the game gives you. But you're probably not going to do that well outside of silver, if I had to guess. But I usually don't bother with ranked unless it's something that I like. It's either something I built or something I net decked. Because I trust other people's deck building skills more than my own. Hi, Holy Terriermon. How you doing? Yeah, let's just... No reason to have that untapped. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, we're just playing a Witherbloom deck that I just... I basically edited a little bit of the deck list that CGB, Covert Go Blue, had a few... What was it? A couple weeks ago, I think? He did a deck tech on this. I'm gonna play iWitch, or I Twitch. I'm gonna play that. The next turn, what I'll probably do is I'll block Lovestruck Beast with I Twitch and then Plum the Forbidden. Is this a precon? This seems like the precon. Yeah, they're playing with the precon. The red, green precon that you get. So we'll block, and then Plumb the Forbidden, sack one creature. I think I want Necrotic Fumes or Pest Summoning. No, I'll take the Pest Summoning. Drop a Forest. I think now we want Sedgemoor Witch. Next turn I'll probably Pest Summoning into Plumb the Forbidden. I'm just gonna take my beating to the face this turn. Yep, I'll take 9. No big deal, I can take 9. Alright, Pest Summoning this turn, then leave up Plumb the Forbidden. No attacks, I don't want to give up my Sedgemoor Witch. If I were them, I'd put the counters on, yeah, the Brushwag. That's reasonable. Okay, yeah, they attack. Ooh, now they're gonna give the Hornbeetle Trample. I don't like that. Okay, well I can at least block the Lovestruck Beast. And then Plumb the Forbidden. I'll sack 3 creatures. And profit. That is what the deck is supposed to do. That felt so good. Oh yeah. Alright, what does Witherbloom command do? Non-creature, non-land permanent. Value 2 or less. I can make something smaller, or I can drain my opponent. I think I can probably Bastion of Remembrance and then maybe win with Plumb the Forbidden. I'll see what happens. Because I can... Okay, I don't think I can win this turn with Plumb the Forbidden, but I can do a lot of damage and hopefully survive their attack. Okay, they attack with just their big things. That's reasonable. Okay, I'll block here and Plumb the Forbidden. So we'll be sacking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do it all again. It's so good. And then, yeah, GG. I'll play Witherbloom Command just to kill that thing. There you go. That felt good. That's what the deck is supposed to do. It's supposed to storm off, make a ton of copies of Plumb the Forbidden, sack all your pests, and basically refill your entire hand. Oh yeah. let's go again. I'm gonna do a like proper deck tech right after probably this game, although I want to play a few more games with this deck too. So this deck is sweet. I'm gonna lead with Lovestruck Beast. Hopefully I draw another land. I hope my opponent enjoyed that as much as I did. Yeah, I'll hunt the specimens. We'll just take a pest summoning. And cross our fingers that we draw land this turn. Because I would like... I don't know what I would play if I drew another land. Maybe Bastion of Remembrance? Ooh. Okay, well we drew a land, but it's tapped. I don't need another hunt for specimens. Yeah, I'll just play the eye twitch now. No attacks. My opponent is thinking. I won't block. What is that? Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, Magic has a lot of rules that are hard. It can be hard for new players to pick up on. Let's see, what do I play now? I think Bastion of Remembrance. And let's attack. Oh yeah, the unsets. The unsets are pretty good. I enjoy them a lot. Okay, so I would really like to wait and I'm gonna Sedgemoor Witch first. And probably... Okay, no attacks this time. I will hopefully block their Scavenger with Eye Twitch, sacrifice it to Village Rites so they don't gain life, and profit. And hopefully next turn I'll draw into a land, then I can Pest Summoning into Plumb the Forbidden, and profit even more. Okay. So they attack. I will block. And then before damage, cast Village Rites, sacrifice Eye Twitch to Village Rites. Get a few triggers. I'll take a Necrotic Fumes, just so I have a little bit of removal in my hand to kill whichever one of those things is scariest. But I probably won't do that this turn. This turn I will be doing what I said I would do. Pest Summoning into Plumb the Forbidden. My opponent's thinking pretty hard about something. Okay, Cram Session. Cram Session's pretty good with veto. Okay, so is that what their deck is? It's a green-black veto deck that uses efficient life gain cards like Nighthawk Scavenger and Cram Session. And Pest Summoning, they have their own. Okay. Maybe I should just get rid of veto now. General Kenobi, High Acid Night Fury. Yeah, I'll get rid of their veto. I still have... yeah. And then I'll leave up Plum the Forbidden and go off with that this turn. Yeah, I can't block their Nighthawk Scavenger. They've gained quite a bit of life. Ooh, what is this? At the beginning of your upkeep, sack a creature. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card, you draw a card, and gain 2 life. Okay. Well... that's when you sacrifice Will Eater. Okay, so I will sacrifice 4 creatures. Okay. Let's drop a forest. Now, Pest Summoning. Now what? Witherbloom Command, probably. No, I want to leave up Plum the Forbidden. So I will probably just pass the turn and discard just a land. I'm a little worried. My opponent might be able to do some nasty stuff to me. And they're really thinking hard. Questing Beast. Okay. Of course it's Questing Beast. Why wouldn't it be Questing Beast? Yep, the wall of text Questing Beast. When you think you know everything it does more. This is fine. We can still survive this turn. Let's just block you. And then Plumb the Forbidden for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, go to damage. And then I'll go ahead and Village Rites, sacrifice this creature. Thank you for the host, Abysmal Curry. Okay, my hand is packed. I've got a crap ton of cards in this hand. Let's Fabled Passage. I can Bastion of Remembrance into Witherbloom Apprentice, and then Plumb the Forbidden should hopefully kill them, right? Yeah, that's gonna be enough to kill them. So Plumb the Forbidden X10. Sacrifice all those creatures. Make a ton of triggers. And yeah. This deck feels so good to play. I love it. So, yep. Claim that prize. Alright, I will do a quick deck tech. Just for people that weren't here when I was making this, and also for anyone who wants to know exactly how and why this deck is built the way it is. So, for starters, I'm just gonna go kind of up the mana curve. But basically, the idea of this deck is you make a bunch of cheap, small 1/1 creatures that aren't very good on their own, and profit by sacrificing them. iTwitch is a cheap 1 mana, 1/1 creature that's not very good on its own. It also has flying, which is, you kind of saw in that last game, it was able to block the Nighthawk Scavenger. So flying is relevant. And then it also does something when it dies. You learn. Learning is an ability where basically you can take a lesson, which are these cards here that have a subtype lesson that you own from outside the game. What that means is in your sideboard, and put it in your hand. So this dies and it replaces itself with one of these. Valentine mostly is just in here because this card was in CGB's deck tech, Covert Go Blue. He said that you don't really care so much about the Valentine side of it. You really are more interested in the Lisette if you can get the 4 mana to play a 4/4, and then whenever you gain life, which you've seen here, you gain life a lot of times in this deck. You can pay 1 mana, and if you do, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control, and those creatures gain trample this turn. So I make a ton of creatures, I can gain a bunch of life every single turn, and then every mana that I have left, I can just pour into Lisette to make my entire army bigger. But Valentine is also just a 1 mana 1/1 with Menace and Lifelink. that says if a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. When you do, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with when this creature dies, you gain 1 life. So far, I have only played the Valentine side of this, and it's just a... To me, all it is a 1 mana 1/1 that you can sacrifice. It has the upside of being Lisette. So, yeah, so far, I think 2 copies of that is fine. I don't think this card would come up that often. Village Rites is a very efficient card for what it does. For only 1 mana, at instant speed, you can pay 1 to sacrifice a creature and draw 2 cards. Now, this deck loves sacrificing its little tiny creatures, so, and drawing 2 extra cards just, helps you hit land drops, helps you find the cards you're looking for, and if one of your creatures is going to die anyway because it's blocking, it's just, you profit. So 4 copies of that card. Hunt for Specimens is I would only run 3 copies of this card, to be honest. It's a little slow for what it does, because what it does is on turn 2, you play it to make a pest, and then you can learn, meaning you get any one of these cards from the sideboard. But what you would usually want to do is, like, turn 1 play one of these, turn 2 play this, turn 3 grab Pest Summoning, and play Pest Summoning on turn 3, then turn 4 maybe Witherbloom into Plumb the Forbidden, but I don't know. I feel like it's nice to learn on turn 2, but I would also rather, like, play a Witherbloom Apprentice on turn 2 or something. Plumb the Forbidden is basically the glue that holds this entire deck together. Because you have a whole bunch of cards, like a whole bunch of ways to produce these tiny little 1/1s, and they're useless. So you just sacrifice them all, and every single one of them you sacrifice gives you a copy of the Plumb the Forbidden. So you see, when you cast it, you can sacrifice 1 or more creatures. When you do, copy this card for each creature sacrificed this way. So say you sacrifice 4 pests, because pests are the main point of this deck. You then make 4 copies of Plumb the Forbidden, plus the 1 copy that you have on the stack. So that's 5 copies of Plumb the Forbidden. So you draw 5 cards, lose 5 life, but because you sacrificed 4 pests, things pests like to do is when they die you gain a life. So essentially, you lost 1 life and drew 5 cards, as well as had 5 copies of this card on the stack. The copies are important because of this next card here, Witherbloom Apprentice. It is a 2 mana card. It's a 2/2. And it has a Magecraft ability, which says whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So this is more or less how you win off of Plumb the Forbidden. It's great you can get all that value from sacrificing all those creatures and drawing all those cards, but in the end, what did that add to the current game state? Well, with Witherbloom Apprentice out, say you made those 4 copies of Plumb the Forbidden, plus the 1 you cast, so 5 copies in total, you then drain your opponent for 5 life. So they lose 5 life, you gain 5 life, you also gain the 4 life off the pests you sacrificed, and you lose 5 life in total because each copy of Plumb the Forbidden loses you a life. So in the end, you gained 4 life, and drew 5 cards. And your opponent lost 5 life. So Witherbloom Apprentice is essential, and you need all 4 copies of this card. Witherbloom Command was just one that I kind of wanted to try. I like command cards because they are just cards that are versatile. They do multiple things, and you can just, you can choose 2 modes that it does. So a few things this card can do. You can have target player mill 3 cards. That means they put 3 cards from the top of their library into their graveyard. That's what milling means. And then so a player mills 3, and then you, the player, returns a land card from your graveyard to your hand. So if on turn 2 you haven't hit your land drop for turn 3 yet, you can use this on turn 2 to mill. Thank you for stopping by, Minra. Have a fun stream. So yeah, you can mill yourself for 3 cards and hope one of those 3 cards is a land and put that land into your hand. You could also use its second mode to destroy a non-creature, non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. So far, this hasn't really come up. It only hits non-creatures, which is a shame. And they have to be something cheap. But every once in a while, there will be something worth killing. Like, for instance, if your opponent has a Shadow Spear, then that's a non-creature card you would love to kill. So it could happen from time to time. Also, target creature gets -3/-1 until end of turn. There's surprisingly quite a few relevant creatures that have only 1 toughness, so you can kill any of those creatures. And even if it doesn't kill anything, it can make it smaller, so it's easier for you to tack into it. And then the final ability is just fun. Target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. So it's another draining effect, which is what this deck is all about. I just like the versatility of this card and the fact that it only costs 2 mana. There might be a better card you could put in this slot. You could maybe add in like a couple more copies of these things that only have 2s and 3s, but I like it. Bastion of Remembrance. This is a 3 mana card that does something similar to what Witherbloom Apprentice does, only this triggers on whenever a creature you control dies. It also makes a 1/1. So with all these useless 1/1s that we're sacrificing to Plumb the Forbidden and Village Rites, it makes one of those. Also, I should note, you don't want to sacrifice Witherbloom Apprentice to Plumb the Forbidden, because otherwise you don't get these triggers. Witherbloom Apprentice has to live when this spell gets cast. So don't sacrifice that. But yeah, Bastion of Remembrance creates a 1/1 that you can sacrifice. It has a draining effect. This time it's whenever a creature dies, not whenever you cast a spell. And also, this card is an enchantment, and there's not that many cards that people just run in their main deck to get rid of enchantments. So this card is a lot harder for opponents to deal with than this card. Next card on the list, we have Sedgemoor Witch. Let me take a drink here real quick. Because I've been talking a lot. Yeah, Sedgemoor Witch. 3 mana. So right on the curve. This deck kind of wants to top out at 3 mana. I just have a couple copies of Professor Onyx because I want to. Yeah, Sedgemoor Witch. 3 mana. Has Menace, which means my opponent can only block it if they have 2 or more creatures to block it with. It has Ward, which means if my opponent casts a spell or ability that targets this card, they have to pay 3 life if they want to get that spell to resolve, which is relevant. It also has a Magecraft ability. This time the Magecraft ability is it makes pests. So all those pests that we're sacrificing, and just eye twitches and Valentines that we're sacrificing off of Plum the Forbidden, they all get replaced with Sedgemoor Witch. Because again, every single copy of Plum the Forbidden means this triggers. So we sacrifice 4 creatures to get 5 copies of Plum the Forbidden, and then we get 4 creatures back. So all we did was we gained the benefit of Plum the Forbidden without the downside. And then we have Lovestruck Beast. For the most part, we're using this card on the side where it, are we fine? Did the stream disconnect? Hopefully we're still fine. Okay. Yeah, so Lovestruck Beast is a good card on its own. On one hand, you can just pay the 1 green to cast Heart's Desire and create a 1/1. And you want 1/1s to sacrifice to Plum the Forbidden. But it's also a 5/5 for only 3 mana, which is a very good rate. And even if you can't attack with it, because you don't have any 1/1s, it's still good. It's still a great blocker. So yeah, you'll want this card. And then Professor Onyx, I just have in here because I want to try it out. It's a 6 mana card, so you're not really going to get this until like later in the game. It also has a Magecraft ability, except unlike Witherbloom Apprentice, where you drain for 1, she drains for 2. And then on top of that, she has a few abilities. So she enters with 5 loyalty counters. Right off the bat, you can use either her +1 or -3 ability. So +1, you lose a life. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put 1 in your hand and the rest in your graveyard. So if you're trying to dig for something, like you don't have any copies of Plum the Forbidden in your hand or any of your other pieces, like Witherbloom Apprentice or Sedgemoor Witch, you could dig for it. Her -3. Each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures that player controls. So normally when you make your opponent sacrifice a creature, they get to choose. So like, say they had Lovestruck Beast and the 1/1 from Heart's Desire, they would just choose to sacrifice a 1/1, and then they still keep the 5/5. But Professor Onyx ensures that it's the 5/5 that dies, because that's the biggest thing around. Thank you, Seppi, for following. I've seen you a lot on Twitter. And then her ultimate ability is something that is rarely going to happen. We're probably going to win before her ultimate happens. But if it ever does happen, for -8, each opponent may discard a card. If they don't, they lose 3 life, and repeat this process 6 more times. So yeah, the -8 will just win us the game. So yeah, also here's the mana base. You don't need to worry too much. Yeah, I'm glad you could catch the stream too. Have fun lurking. So yeah, we've got more black than green in this deck. So more black basics than green. And just a few lands to help fix our mana. So Necroblossom Snarl, Temple of Malady, and Witherbloom Campus are all lands that enter the battlefield and can tap for both our colors of mana. And Fabled Passage, you tap and sacrifice it to search up for either a swamp or a forest, whichever one you need most. And if you have 4 lands, then that land enters the battlefield untapped, so you can use it right away. Here's my sideboard. So these are all the cards that we can pull out with our learn abilities from Hunt for Specimens and Eye Twitch. So there are 6 cards in my deck that can pull these out. Necrotic Fumes is removal that can get rid of anything that's imminently problematic. It only costs 3 mana. And it does have the additional cost of me having to exile one of my own creatures. But there are a lot of creatures like 1/1 pests that I don't care about losing. So it's a great... yeah. I'm doing some nice ASMR here. Yeah, Necrotic Fumes, just decent removal for 3 mana. Containment Breach does... it's a sideboard ability. It's a sideboard card that does what Witherbloom command does, almost, with destroying non-creature, non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less, with the additional... if it destroys something with mana value 2 or less, you create a pest. If it doesn't, like if the thing you're destroying is bigger than 2, you still destroy it. So it's a little bit better than Witherbloom command in that effect. You just don't get the pest. And then finally, 4 copies of Pest Summoning, because it's 3 mana to make 2 pests. I don't think I need to explain any more off of that. So that's the entire deck. And it does some insane things, as you've seen. So let's hop into more games. I'm enjoying this deck a lot. Oh, I didn't actually mention either about how expensive this deck is in terms of rares. This is a decent hand. I'll probably play Fabled Passage on turn 1. Yeah, it doesn't cost that many rare wildcards to build. Usually you're not going to struggle to get uncommons. And if you have a few mythic wildcards laying around, you can craft Professor Onyx as well, although you don't need to. Okay, here what I'll probably do is Witherbloom command and use these 2 options. So you're gonna mill 3. And then I will take back a Fabled Passage. Okay, so what did we mill? Oh, this is a Mutate deck. Okay. Alright, sweet. Let's... Bastion of Remembrance. So we have a little bit of a slow start here, but we'll pick up eventually. No reason to block. I can take the 2. Let's play Fabled Passage again and get another green mana. Now, yeah, I'll play Eye Twitch and another Bastion. No reason to attack. Alright, they've got a Migratory Greathorn. They're gonna attack. I will block with Eye Twitch. And what I'll probably grab off of the Learn trigger is a Necrotic Fumes, just so we can get rid of that Migratory Greathorn. Yeah, so exile you, exile one of my 1/1s. And then hunt for specimens to get probably pest summoning, because we have Plumb the Forbidden now. Next turn, what are we gonna do? Oh, nice. I'll take the 7 this turn. Next turn... Ooh, Sedgemoor Witch. I'll play Pest Summoning. And then I'll leave up Plumb the Forbidden. Hopefully, off of Plumb the Forbidden, I can draw a bunch of cards. Chittering Harvester, okay. Yeah, their deck is pretty sweet. Theirs is a go tall strategy where they pour all their resources into like 1 or 2 creatures, and mine is a go wide strategy where I pour all my resources into building up my board state with multiple creatures and profiting off of that. So we'll see whose is the better deck here. We'll say thank you. That wasn't a great draw. We'll play some black mana. I guess it's Sedgemoor Witch and Bastion of Remembrance. They're probably gonna mutate, so I'll have to sacrifice again. I'll sacrifice this, get a few more death triggers. Okay. Well, this is the turn where we have to win or we lose. And I'm pretty sure we lose, but let's just see what we get off Plumb of Forbidden. Nope, we drew another land. Let's see what was on top. And it's a hunt for specimens. We'll say good game. Because, yeah. We'll let our opponent finish this out. We could scoop, but their deck is kind of nice. It's kind of similar to ours in a lot of ways. Yeah, we'll give them the victory. There we go. Yeah, so their deck was similar to ours in a lot of ways. They just execute their strategy a little bit differently. Theirs is focused on mutating, whereas mine is focused on sacrificing. But the end goal is similar. Okay. I think this is a decent starting hand. We can lead with Witherbloom Campus. And depending if we draw a land or not, we can go into Witherbloom Command. Oh! Okay, we're probably going to go Witherbloom Command anyway, yeah. So, let's kill their creature, and then target player mills 3. Mill myself. Hope I mill a land. I did. I got rid of a Professor Onyx, but that's fine. Oh yeah, fervent champions all around. So they are an aggro deck. I think I want Bastion of Remembrance. Just so I can start gaining life. I would rather block. I think I prefer... Okay, they had a way to trample over. That's still fine. Sedgemoor, which I would really like another land here, please. Okay, this time we'll hunt for specimens. And grab a pest summoning. And I'll leave up village rights. Just so I can hopefully draw a land. Go ahead and block. Alright, village rights. I gain a little bit of life. Okay, I drew a land. What is that? Okay. What do I do here? Maybe... I think pest summoning is the right move. I need more blockers. Okay, they attack with everything. I think I'll just block both of these. And then village rights one of them. To draw a few more cards, hopefully draw into something that can get me out of this mess. But Bastion of Remembrance is really helpful here. Okay, I think I want another Bastion of Remembrance. And then Witherbloom command, kill one of their creatures and drain them for 2. So I can gain a little bit of life. Honestly, I think I block. Do I? No, I'm fine taking the 1. Ooh, Lovestruck Beast. I think I'll go Sedgemoor Witch. Then Eye Twitch. And Heart's Desire. Okay. No attacks. And my opponent sees it's pretty hopeless. Because I have a Lovestruck Beast and I'm still at... yeah, I'm still at 16 life by turn, whatever turn that was. So they didn't see any outs. Yeah, an aggressive mono red deck like that one doesn't want to be in their position. Because it's hard for them to get through a Questing Beast, not a Questing Beast, a Lovestruck Beast, and the game went on way too long. Okay, what I'll probably do... This isn't a great hand, but I think it's fine. I'll probably lead with Heart's Desire. Then Valentine next turn. So what are they doing? They're just blue-green ramp. Llanowar Visionary. So yeah, they're ramping all over the place. Let's just play Lovestruck Beast. And they can't block Valentine because he has Menace. I have 2 Professor Onyxes in the hand, which I don't want, because I can't cast either of them. I would rather have something a little bit more useful and a little bit more castable. Okay, more ramp. They're just basically doubling. They have twice as much mana as I do. This is what blue and green is all about doing. Okay. Do I want to cast Plum of the Forbidden? Probably not. I probably just want to save it until I can get more value off of it. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so they want to trade with my Lovestruck Beast. I'm fine with that. And yeah, I'll pay the 2. I'll take a Pest. Ooh, a Pursued Whale. Oh, this is probably the Precon. The blue-green Precon. That makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, Witherbloom. Interesting. Yeah, let's... I mean, I guess we attack all out. Because of that pirate. I'm gonna let it connect. And then... No, I'll cast Plum the Forbidden on their turn. I do lose out on 1 card draw and 1 Witherbloom Apprentice trigger doing that, but yeah, I want to... basically wait and see what they do. What are they doing? They're looking at my Witherbloom Apprentice. I don't like that. You're not allowed to look at it. Ram through? No thanks. It is time for me to sacrifice 3 creatures. And Plum the Forbidden. Sure, there you go. Yeah, they attack with the 8/8, that's fine. This turn I will play Professor Onyx. And -3 to make them sacrifice their whale. My dog's a little panicky because it's dinner time. And no one's fed them yet. I'll probably do one more game after this and then call a stream. Yeah, that's fine. You can kill Professor Onyx. I don't care. I have another one. Yep. Play my second Professor Onyx.
That's Professor Onyx. Sorry, you don't make grade.
No attacks. They'd probably take it if I attacked. Yeah, I probably should have attacked there, because they would probably not have traded off their Pixie just so they could kill my Professor Onyx. And there's the Beanstalk Giant. Alright, they kill my second Professor Onyx, that's fine. Okay, Sedgemoor Witch. Hunt for specimens. I want pests. I don't really care about their Beanstalk Giant because it doesn't have trample. Okay. I don't even really need to block because I still survive with this attack, and this just gives me one more card I can sacrifice to Plumb the Forbidden. Let's first Lovestruck Beast. Yeah, good game. Village Rites. And then Plumb the Forbidden X7. And there you have it. Alright, let's do one more game. And then I'll call the stream there. Do a big stretch. Make sure to hydrate. Yeah, this is a great hand. It's a little slow because the Temple of Malady. I'll probably play Temple, then Eye Twitch, and then Sedgemoor Witch. I don't think I want land number 4 just yet. I do want one eventually, but I'd rather draw into something more interesting, like a Bastion of Remembrance, for example. Okay, so they're playing blue-white, which is annoying. Let's start off with an attack. Then Bastion of Remembrance, I think. I love you too, Abysmal Curry. Omen of the Sea, okay. I don't like that they left both those cards on top. So, yeah, this against blue-white control, oh, but they're playing cards on their turn, which is odd. I mean, I won't stop them from playing cards on their turn, but yeah, they probably want to be leaving cards up for, like, man up for counter spells and stuff. The great thing about Plumb the Forbidden is they can only counter one copy of that spell, and they can't counter any of the triggers. Hope they don't board wipe me on this turn. They did. They board wipe me. Well, I got a few death triggers at least. Yeah, I'll take a pest summoning. Go ahead and play that. Probably don't want to Plumb the Forbidden just yet. Elspeth conquers death. Okay. Yeah, I want to leave Plumb the Forbidden for Professor Onyx, which might get removed.
The essence of life is inseparable from the essence of death.
Let's take... I think I would rather... another Hunt for Specimens.
Never thought I'd miss it.
Yeah, they have another Elspeth Conquers Death. Okay, let's... Now let's Heart's Desire and play Lovestruck Beast. Dream Trawler. I don't like that. Okay. Hunt for Specimens. I'll take another Pest Summoning, I think. And then attack with Lovestruck Beast. Okay. I still have the advantage here, but the game's starting to swing in their favor. Because they're a control deck and they want the game to go on as long as possible so they can stabilize, and they're starting to do that. Yep, they gain 7 life. Ooh, Witherbloom Apprentice though. That's nice. I'll take that. They might counter it. If they are even playing counter spells, they should be if they're in blue-white. Yeah, they have the counter spell. Okay. Yeah, Pest Summoning next. They might counter this one too. Interesting, yeah, they countered it. Okay. And yeah, I'll just try and race this Dream Trawler. Leave up Plumb the Forbidden. They have another Dream Trawler. I don't like that. But they used up most of their mana to play it. And a Shark Typhoon that they're just cycling to draw a card, and then they'll attack with the Dream Trawler to gain 6. I mean, okay. I'll probably Village Rites now. just on one of these pests to draw a couple cards and see what I draw into. Because I don't have a... Ooh, Witherbloom command. And a Witherbloom Apprentice. Okay. So, here's what I'm gonna do. Let's play Heart's Desire. And then Witherbloom command. Give their lifelinking creature -3/-1. I will hydrate in a second here. And drain them. So they can't gain life. Now I attack with everything. Alright, well, thank you for coming to my stream, Despoopy. You were here at the very beginning, weren't you? Alright, and finish them off with Plum the Forbidden for... Let's just do 4. Little drunk. That's fine. Nothing wrong with a little alcohol. Yeah, you're dead, by the way, opponent. Yep. Alright. There we go. Sweet. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call the stream there. Yeah, we did very well today, both in draft and constructed. And let's see. Normally I schedule Magic on Fridays, but I think I might do something a little bit different next week. I kind of want to do a few collabs. So we'll see. Be sure to follow my Twitter and keep an eye out for when I post my schedule for next week, and we'll see what happens. Thank you all for coming, and I will look for someone I want to raid. Yeah, let's raid Ophelia. Ophelia is fun. So yeah. Yeah, and thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it.